know. I
Yeah, you
got
on the
some,
grind per usual.
man, listen, I got something major coming, so I'm in the car. I'm on the way to these. I just shot one scene. I'm on the way to the next scene. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
yeah, I'm trying to make sure everybody get what they need, man. Real talk. I ain't dropped music for a while, so that I could drop music for a while. Forget what I'm
Word
saying.
up.
Real
Okay,
talk.
so you got a little storm coming, is what you telling us.
Man, listen, whole hurricane, for
Oh
real,
shit.
real talk.
All right, that's good news. But we was talking about you basically breaking out. So what was the song? Was it Red Lights or was it something else that you was cooking up that really put yourself on the map?
Yeah, yeah. So honestly, I had dropped a song named Karma, and the
Okay.
song Karma it had blew up in my city, and when it blew up in my city, like it was like, all right, it built the name for me. It's like this what we paying attention to now, cause like both cities, like Syracuse, New York, and
Yeah,
Raleigh, North Carolina, like we ain't never had no major artists blow. Like a lot of people don't know Post Malone from Syracuse, New York, but
exactly.
he was raised in Dallas, Texas, so
Yeah.
he don't really claim Syracuse. So like we ain't really never had nobody blow. So like in my city, it's like I'm looked at a little bit different. It's love. So like it'd be a lot of pressure. So boom, I dropped the song Karma. It did what it needed to do. It built the buzz in my city. And then after that came Red Lights. And Red Lights was like global. Like that wasn't like no city fame. Like that was like, all right, like they listening to you everywhere. And that's when like I
Right.
had caught wind of like, all right, like I'm a little bit famous. Like I ain't I ain't normal. Like
Word.
yeah, I ain't normal Toosii no more. This shit getting real, So yeah, that's what really.
Mm, okay, I got you. I mean, you ended up signing the South Coast Music Group, which is obviously the home of the baby. Y'all track business is just a straight heat rock. But why was South Coast a good fit for you?
Man, cause they coming in was another artist. They treated me like it was business. Like business is business at the end of the day, but they treated me like I was family, you know. And they made me a priority. And I
Mm,
don't want to go nowhere where I ain't gonna be no priority yet. You feel what I'm saying? It's like going to sign to it. It's
yeah.
like going to, even if you gotta prove yourself, like ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's like going to it's like signing to a college, going to a school for an offer and
Yeah.
knowing you never gonna get no playtime. Like it wasn't like that at South Coast. You feel what
Mm.
I'm saying? So like that's the reason why, you know, I seen it all. I won't lie with this music shit. I ain't made a bad decision yet.
Mm. Straight up. I mean, the whole roster is heating up.
Yeah,
Obviously, like yourself and the baby are at the forefront of that. Do you guys have more tracks together?
man, you gonna have to see.
Oh, all right, all right. We can leave that one right there where it's at.
Yeah, you gonna have to see. You know what's so crazy though?
What's up?
Me and baby ain't like yo. Me and baby ain't never used to talk. Like feel me?
Mm,
Like baby used to do his thing. I used to do my thing. Like we used to. We ain't never used to communicate. I was on tour with him like 3-4 times. Like even me being on tour with him, we never still used to talk until like one time like he had told CEO he like yo look. Like our first time ever working was he had called my CEO and told him like, yo, I want to do a song with Toosii and put it on my project. I'm like, damn, like, all right, that's crazy.
yeah,
Like, this nigga want me on his project. Like,
yeah,
yeah, that shit crazy. So boom, we had ended up doing some shit, and then from there, like, that shit just kept going. You know,
yeah. Nah, for sure. And you could tell his love on his end as well. I mean, he's done interviews and brought you up and spoke on your name, so you could
yeah.
tell.
It's like you gotta, and I feel like in this shit, man, respect is earned. It ain't just given. Like so. It took a lot of work to get to that point for people to even like stamp your name, but it's a process.
Yeah,
It's a process.
nah, I heard that.
Hmm.
So one thing I definitely got to ask you. something that's consistent in a lot of your songs and a lot of your projects is just you talking about like love and pain and embracing it.
Yeah,
But it's funny because you'll talk about, dropping tears in one bar, and then a few bars later, you'll be talking about dropping bodies.
yeah.
So how do you navigate that? Like, how do you navigate, dropping both love songs and doing the street talk and being like
Yeah.
received well on both ends?
I give the people what they want to hear.
Mm,
I give the people what they want to hear. I give them, I mean, what I feel like fun to the people. But
mm.
don't get it misconstrued. It's just like you gotta. I can't tell them about how I was over here with this one girl. I was over here with Lakeisha. Me and Lakeisha was trying to have a threesome with Latricia. I can't tell them about that. I mean, I can't tell them about that and not tell them about how I was over here doing this when I was this person. So it's like it's just the versatility.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I mean, you definitely brought that spicy side on your you went over Back in Blood. So on your
Yeah,
on your
so
little piece to that.
yeah. The Back in Blood remix. I'm gonna keep it 100.
What's up?
Um, I feel like I won't lie to this day. I love the Black Back in Blood remix. Like my Back in Blood remix was hard.
Fact.
I done heard niggas drop worse remixes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know how
Only
that go.
only difference was with it. People not used to that too. Like you know what I mean, so it's easier to be like I heard academics say the realest shit. Academics said, "Yo, why is it that we trying to laugh at Toosii for dropping his Back in Blood remix when if Young Thug was to get on this shit, Young Thug would sound just like this,
Mm.
or before Chris Brown was stamped as Briss Brown, and all that. Like this is what academics said before Chris Brown was
Yeah.
stamped as Briss Brown and all that. Like he was the nigga making love songs before Drake was, you know, able to be considered certified lover boy without being laughed at. Like he was making love songs and niggas consider him to simply be a lover boy and they was laughing at that. Like,
100.
feel me? So it's like all that shit a process, and we live in a generation right now where cancel culture going on. And I feel like the only way to escape cancel culture, because I simply believe that artists cancel themselves. I don't think that artists
Mm.
like get canceled by people. I think that artists cancel themselves. And the way that artists cancel themselves is they make the situation that people talked about more relevant than it was. You feel me? And with me, it's like, nah, I ain't fuck with Back in Blood. All right, we all gonna laugh at it. Like, shit, fuck it. I'm gonna laugh with y'all, but
Word.
that shit over. On to the next.
Yeah.
On to the
Nah, I mean
next. Like,
you
yeah,
nah, you did your thing on that, man. But you know how the people are. Like people gonna always have something to say, especially, I could assume from an artist standpoint. It's almost like everything that you put out, everything that you say, every tweet, every Instagram post is just that much
yeah,
louder.
most definitely. Like now, it's like everything that I do is, people talk about it, but it's like, publicity, publicity. But I ain't trying to be that person. Like, I ain't trying to be the publicity person. Like, you know,
Yeah,
if you talk about me, like, let's talk about the good shit that I do. I ain't with the negative. I love everybody. My heart big. I ain't with the negative. I don't do that.
straight like that.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
you brought up Drake, so we got to dive into it, man. Now, I remember at the top of the month you tweeted, you were like the Drake of up and coming artists. So
Yeah,
I got to put on my Drewski voice real quick. What did you mean by that?
yeah, for sure. So boom, right? I feel like Drake, one of them artists who you can't put in one lane. Like
Yeah,
Drake do the rap. He can make street shit, love songs. He literally just do everything, right? Um, I feel like with a lot of the other artists, and not saying not all of them, feel me? Because I don't even speak on other niggas, but like everybody got their own lane, right? Everybody got the street shit or the love songs. Like that's really what it is with us now. It's either street shit or love songs, right? With me, it's like I ain't in that. Like, and I ain't. That's not me. I feel like I do it all. I'm versatile. So that's
mm,
all that I meant. I ain't mean like I'm on the same level as Drake. I just meant like the versatility. That's me. Like I literally could cut all the auto tune off and rap,
Yeah.
and then at the same time, at the end of the song, come back and put the auto tune on with a 49 humanizer and a 4 retune speed and sing. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nah,
Like that
real
shit
work.
that shit that they don't know about. Like, and I do it all. Man, I edit my own music videos. Sometimes I motherfucking record myself. I don't write none of this shit that I like. Feel me like that? I just feel I don't know. I feel like I'm the Drake of the upcoming artist, and I don't mean that in no cocky way. Like actions speak louder than words. So with my next project, they just gonna have to see it.
Mm. Yeah, I heard the man straight like that.
Yeah, how I say like everybody got a lane.
Yeah.
I don't got no lane. I'm in a big ass field or a 6-lane highway, and I could jump in any by lane that I want to. Huh.
Yeah.
That's how I look at this shit.
Nah, for real. And just off of that, like, I know you pride yourself on this as well, but even like Arnold Taylor, which, for those of you who don't know, he's the head honcho over there at South Coast.
Yeah,
He talks about like just your work ethic and how that made him want to sign you. So you can
yeah,
see it too, you know what I'm saying? You always got your foot on the gas.
man, I'm always doing something. I won't lie. Every time I do an interview, I'm in the car or I'm at a video shoot.
Mm,
Real talk. I mean, I be trying to like I ain't like if people know I don't know how, and I think it's a blessing. I don't know how, but like my name's still been talked about. Like I'm on every like artist to rise 2021. I'm on every one of them shits, and I ain't been dropping no music, and I simply don't know how. Like God really got my back for real. Like God got my back because I ain't been dropping no music. So but in the meantime, it's like while I'm not dropping the music, I feel like God know that I'm working, and my fans know that I'm working. So they the ones who keep my name alive.
yeah,
For real, cause I ain't been dropping no music, but I've been shooting music videos and I still been recording. So like it's about to come like back to back to back. I ain't even for real, for a whole month I could really just sit in the crib and do nothing if I wanted to. Like that's how hard I've been working.
that's
Like
what's up.
this shit don't stop me, bro. Real talk, nigga used to be homeless.
Yeah, yeah, crazy. But look at you now, though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's
for
stuff
real.
that like people look up to. I'm
Yeah,
sure in
real
every
talk.
city, all across the country.
Real talk is a process. Nigga used to be homeless. You know what I mean? Like I did a lot to get to where I'm at. I'll be damn I stopped. I heard Nipsey Hussle say, I did a lot to get to where I'm at. It'll take more for me to damn all these people out here. It's like 50 people. So yeah. But I heard Nipsey Hussle say, I did a lot to get to where I'm at. It'll take more for me to go backwards than it is to get to where I want to be.
Mm,
And that's me. You know what? That's real
yeah,
shit.
damn, that's real as hell. Um,
Huh.
so you dropped a couple more questions, man. You dropped two projects last year. I know you said you kind of been cooling, but you obviously, had Platinum Heart and Poetic Pain.
Yeah.
Whatever you have cooking up now, what makes that different from the things that you were releasing last year?
I actually recorded this one in the studio. Like every song you ever heard from me, never came out of actual studio. It came out like my crib. I record all my stuff. So with
Oh, for
this
sure.
project, um, I got bigger producers and I actually recorded this in the studio with an engineer who knew what he was doing. Not to say I don't know what I'm doing, but shit, the engineer know more than me. And I know what I want to do, and he know how to do it.
Fire.
So like this the first project I ever recorded in the actual studio.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
It's a lot to look forward to. It sounds like it's gonna be a refined version of yourself, but you already on, so it's only up from here.
yeah, most definitely. I won't lie, like this gonna be.
I didn't hear you. You said what?
I said this gonna be my biggest project.
Okay, I could
Yeah,
definitely see that.
real talk.
What's your process when it comes to making music? You freestyle most of it, you write most of it, you split it down the middle.
I freestyle everything.
That's crazy.
I freestyle everything. Real
Wow.
talk. I probably walk in this building right now. These girls gonna go crazy. They ain't got no other exit, no other way to get in. It's like it's hella girls out here right now, man.
Yeah, but that's like the Chip Skylark stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Which I also got to ask you, like, what made you bring that character to life?
Man, my DJ called me that shit, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my DJ called me that shit, man. My DJ called me Chip Skylark. Yo, my DJ called me Chip